Hi guys! I typically don't do this angle because my bed is right behind that. But I got one of those like coat racks and I hung up some fabric that I never use. I think it's suede, but I'll be showing y'all how I package my Etsy orders. I had a person order this crossbody bag. I know I mentioned that I'm discontinuing bags, and unfortunately this includes these manta ray bags, and I loved making them, but right now I just sort of feel like I want to move on to some other things. I'm so happy that this sold, and I will be showing y'all how I package it, and I really hope you guys like it. My favorite things to do when I get my Etsy orders is I like to put washi tape on them. And so I'm just gonna do that to the outside of this box right here, just because when I get my Etsy orders in the mail, I always want there to be like effort put into it. Because like, don't get me wrong, I know like not every business has time to do small things like this. And for my smaller orders, I actually get out like a wax seal stamp and I wrap it up and I stamp it real nice. But this is a bag. I'm not gonna do that. But if you go on my TikTok and you see all the other orders I package, I take great pride in making them look nice and making them look presentable. Because again, I love seeing everybody's creativity. And this, I mean, honestly, it's a small thing, but like, you know that when the person sees it, when they see this, they're gonna think, oh, this is neat. This is obviously from Etsy, before they even see the little Etsy shipping logo. That, and for some of my packaging, I like to have green boxes or just colored packaging. Because like, don't get me wrong, I like craft. I think the color goes with pretty much like any business and any kind of branding, especially for when you're going for like a more forest theme. But like, whenever I see colored branding, it always just like sticks out to me. And then because I also get like really paranoid about the weather, I'm going to tape these little areas shut, just like for a little bit of added protection. I don't think I've ever had any issues with my packages getting damaged like that, but it just gives me peace of mind to know that like I put in the effort,
This piece was honestly one of my favorites, and it was really difficult to let go of. Unlike my sewing, I can't really replicate it with embroidery. I can make something similar, but it's honestly never going to be the exact same, which makes each piece unique and even harder to part with once I get attached. Because Renee was a repeat customer, I took the effort of writing her a thank you card, and I included a custom promo code in case she ever wanted to visit my shop again. As you can see, I really like to make use of my wax stamps. If you're enjoying my content, it would really mean the world to me if you hit that like button or subscribe. I like to think that I'm improving after every video and slowly becoming easier to watch. At this point, you should be able to tell the flow of my packing process. I have gotten multiple reviews on my Etsy in regards to my packaging alone, so I truly feel like the effort that I put into this is worth it. I always want to make sure that, the person ordering from me gets to feel special and experiences some whimsy when they open their package. The night before my craft show, I got an order in for one of my coin pouches. I'm very lucky to have gotten 3 kinds of orders in such a short amount of time. This honestly hasn't happened before, but I'm super happy that I was able to record all of this for y'all. As you can see, I'm not aiming for perfection with these wax stamps. I'm simply aiming for the vibe. I always want to make sure that the wax is hard to the touch before packing it up, and if there's any strands, I want to make sure to clean that up as well. I appreciate y'all watching and hanging out with me. I hope to see y'all again. Stay whimsical.